Hi guys, and welcome to The Colorful Gardener. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be talking about asters. Okay guys, today we're going to be talking about a wonderful fall blooming perennial called aster. Now asters come in a wide variety of colors, of purples, pinks, whites, and even bicolor. Now I have two different forms here, and this is to show you the varieties that can come in. This is Aster Little Carlow, and this is Aster Lady in black. And this is show you just the color difference. Asters also come in different sizes, from being very tall to very short. And my preference are the tall ones. I want to be able to see them from far away versus the smaller ones you have a hard time noticing. Asters are very tough plants. Most are hardy to zone 4 through 8. And they've done stupendous in my garden. Very reliable bloomers. I've had them for 2 years. And I'm actually very excited to put more eventually in my garden and start a collection. I only have about 3 so far, but those 3 have really spurred on my interest into asters. Asters naturally grow in damp meadows, or you'll see them on the side of the roads and ditches. Even though they like moist soil, they will grow in drier conditions. Some actually do well in full shade. So there is an aster out there for you. So we're going to go out in the garden for a bit, and we're going to just take a look at a few of the asters. Beside me I have this beautiful aster called Aster Lady in black, and she is such a gorgeous plant. In late September and furthering on to the year, she gives me these wonderful pink whitish flowers. Earlier before that, another great feature about this plant is that it has dark foliage on the plant as it matures. This plant gets about 3 feet tall to 3.5 to 4 feet in the correct conditions. Mine right here is actually about 3 feet tall, and it's been doing great here along the path. This is about 2 years worth of growth, and I'm actually planning on splitting this and putting more in my garden. It is such a wonderful plant. As you can see, pollinators go crazy for this aster. I think lots of native bees are really enjoying this plant. As you can see, if I was to shake it just a little bit, you can see all of the small pollinators flying. Such a great food source for these local bees. What a great plant. Asters, I'm learning, are such an easy plant. All I've done is thrown these plants into the soil, and they have been such rock stars. I think the only thing they will need is chopping back in the middle of July and a staking, but for the most part, they are so easy, and I'd love to see more people put them in their gardens. Okay guys, so this is another great aster called Aster Little Carlow. Probably my favorite aster out of all of my collection so far. It is such a big puffball of lavender flowers. The bees love it. I love it. I can see it from the road. This is just one plant too. So I'm excited about next year when I'm going to dig this up and divide it and put more in my garden. But I picked this one up from Digging Dog Nursery, and this is its 2nd year of growth, and it has done such a fabulous job. As you can see though, in the center it has split, which is okay. To remedy any of that situation with perennials, all you have to do is stake them, chop them back in half in June. But guys, this plant is such a wonderful workhorse. It has been blooming non-stop for about a week and a half now, and I'm sure it'll continue on into October. I have been head over heels for Aster Little Carlow. So guys, this is Aster Folium Chieftain, and it is another superstar of an aster. This is actually my tallest aster in my collection so far, and if I hadn't chopped it back in the middle of July, it'd be probably much taller up to here. But as you can see, it comes up to my chest, and like I said, if I didn't cut it back, it'd probably be much taller than me. This plant is another great aster to put in your garden. I got this from Digging Dog Nursery, and it has been blooming. This color of purple is much lighter than Aster Little Carlow, and the flowers are much smaller, but it is just as good as Little Carlow and just as good as Lady in Black. Another great thing that I'm finding out is these lavender flowers do so well with hot colors like cannas. Thank you guys for watching this video on asters. I hope it's been really helpful about putting fall blooming asters in your garden. They're a great pop of color later in the year, and they're a great food source for your local wildlife. I've enjoyed making this video. I hope this encourages you to get some at your local nursery or on mail order nursery. I'll put a link into places where you can get a couple asters in the bottom. Again, my name is Josh, and you've been watching The Colorful Gardener. If you're new here, go ahead and consider subscribing. And if you like the video, hit that like button. And also share this with your gardening friends. If you have a couple gardening friends, share this channel or this video with them. Until then, I'll see you guys in the future videos. Bye.